Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscription button below so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you're a returning viewer, as always, welcome back. Today in my video, I am going to be doing a edge control review. You guys may have seen this edge control before on Facebook, perhaps, maybe your Instagram page. They have been pushing this edge control as the RubChallenge edge control. It's supposed to be the number one edge control or whatever that's supposed to last like for 2, 3, 4, 5 days or something like that. I normally don't do my edges, but I do want to do my edges today. And I figured I'd give this a go. I actually ordered this maybe a few months ago. I ordered this a few months ago, actually for my wedding, and I didn't receive it in time. So anyhow, I got it late, and I wanted to do a review on it for my wedding some months ago, but I didn't get a chance to. But we're gonna do a review on it today. It's the Arcani Coil Care Enthroned Edges Edge Control. You'll see the hashtag. They have a little hashtag at the bottom that says RubChallenge. So you guys can see this like I said on the social media, your social media page, where they're rubbing, they put the edge control on, they're rubbing it like really, really hard, and the edges is like not moving. So one thing about me, I am thorough. If this is gonna do what it's supposed to do, and it works, I'm gonna tell you. And if it's not doing what it's supposed to do, I'm gonna tell you. So it smells really, really good. It's really, really thick. Now I have very thick hair. It is definitely type 4 hair. And if any edge control can hold my hair down for 3, 4, 5 days, it's definitely worth my coins. Okay, so we're gonna see if this one lives up to its hype. I'm not doing anything too fancy with my hair. I'm just wanting to push it back. Like you guys see, my hair is really just all over the place right now. I just want to lay down my front, lay down my edges. I don't have a lot of them, but I want to lay down my edges and lay down my front, maybe to give the illusion of fuller edges. And I'm going to push all my hair back, and I'm going to probably put like my little bands that I usually use, and probably this headband just to kind of hold it in place, just so I have a style that I can actually rock and wear for the next couple of days. That won't move and my edges will be laid down. Okay, so I'm going to show you the things I'll be using. I'm going to spray my hair slightly with some water and aloe vera juice, of course. That's what's mixed in my bottle. That's usually what's in my bottle, right? I'm going to spray my hair with a little bit of water. I'm going to moisturize the outer layer, all of the hair that'll be out. I'm going to moisturize that slightly with some of this Main Choice Pink Lemonade and Coconut Curl Boosting Sherbet. I'm going to put some of that in there, just on the top. And then I have my edge brush. I am going to opt to use my raggedy little old toothbrush. I have a ton of these little edge brushes, but they do not have the same amount of bristle width as the old toothbrush. So if you look, you'll see that my old toothbrush is a lot bigger, or slightly bigger, than my edge brush. So I'll probably use a little comb that's at the bottom, but for my edges, I'm going to use my old toothbrush for that. And if this product does not live up to its hype, I have my bobby pins as a backup, because we can never be too sure. The verdict is always out on any type of product I put in my hair until it dries, it sets, it's been laid, you know, with the scarf or whatever the case may be. The verdict is always out until it dries, okay, and it sets. So that's what I have. Without further ado, let's get into this review. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do with my hair, spray it, some water, give it a little life, a little moisture. It's just an old wash and go, so you just want to spray it like you would a flower or a plant you may have, you know, indoor plant, outdoor plant. Sometimes you just want to spray the top of it a little bit with a little bit of water, give it a little bit of life, okay? Alright. And then I'm going to take this sherbet, this curl boosting sherbet. I did a tutorial on this a little while ago. If it's edited by the time this video goes up, I'll try to link it in the iCards somewhere up here, or I'll just leave it in the description below. Alright, I should have took my rings off, but that's the product. I'll slightly apply it. You guys know we're not worried about that white residue, because all of that's gonna disappear. It's all gonna disappear. Just want something that's gonna give it some life. I'm trying not to focus too much on the section where I'm going to actually lay my edges because I don't want to have a cake up or build up effect of product in my hair. So I'm trying to avoid those particular areas intentionally. I think someone's knocking on my door. Yeah, so that was my husband at the door. He has keys but made me get up anyway. Anyhow, moving on. So the product is in my hair. Like I said, I'm not going to cake it. I just want to give it a little bit of life. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with my edge control. Now guys, one thing about me when it comes to edge control, like I said earlier, I don't typically lay my edges. And something that's usually important to me when I put edge control on my hair is to create a barrier between the edge control and my actual hair. So generally I will put like some type of oil, generally a thick oil like a castor oil, on my hair before I lay my edges. And that's because I generally don't want my hair to be flat or in a molded state for a long period of time, especially when it comes to my edges, because my edges are fragile and I'm working really hard to thicken them and grow them. So I generally will not just put edge control directly on my hair. Anyways, we're going to take the edge control. Let's just see the section. We're going to do this side first. What I'm generally going to do is I'm going to lay this down, and then I'm going to take my front. I'm going to lay my front down over it, and then we're going to just pull the rest of the hair back. That's ideally what I'm going for. The product is very, very thick. Very, very thick. It feels just like any other edge control. It almost feels like jam. If you guys ever used jam before, it feels just like any other edge control. So that's what the product will look like. It just says, yeah, rub until dry, meaning no more, yeah, it just says rub until dry. So I'm gonna let it sit for maybe 30 seconds because you really shouldn't need that long, right? I want to make sure all of it is down, right? I really got a little thinking in my edges, y'all. So I'm gonna let this dry just for a few seconds. And then I'm gonna see if I can rub this without it moving or wavering. Because this is the thinnest part of my edges. Like the outside perimeter, the sides, the front is thick, but the side, the very sides, is like the thinnest part of my edges. So if this move, ain't none of this finna do nothing for the rest of my edges at all. So we gonna see. I will say I do feel while I was applying the edge control to my hair, I do feel a little bit of oil residue on my hair, and that's generally because I oil my scalp throughout the week, so it could be actual oil still in my scalp and on my edges because I oil my edges throughout the week. So hopefully that doesn't have a negative impact on the results of this product on my hair. So I've allowed this to sit in my hair for about a minute. Allow it to sit in my hair for about a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do a test real quick with my little finger. I'm going to try the little fingers and see if this edge control is going to hold. We're going to see if it holds the thinnest part of my edges. Alright, let me get close so you guys can see, because I want you guys to get a nice good close up and personal Alright, this is what I laid the edge control. It's been here for a little over a minute now, right? I don't know if it's considered dry or not. Like I said, it may be a little oil residue, but let's see, guys. What I will say, I'm not rubbing super hard because I just can't see myself rubbing my edges super hard if I apply edge control to it. But I am rubbing it enough to give it friction and disturbance. And I will say, for the most part, if you guys can see that, it didn't move. Like, there's a little dent right here from my finger, if you can see that. But it didn't move a lot. So that's a good thing. And it's only been in my hair for a couple minutes. It didn't move. It's not moving a ton. There's a little bit there. But I think we may be able to work with it, considering that my hair is not just frizzing up and coming apart like it should had I, you know, rubbed it. Technically, it will come apart. So the edge control is still there. And for the most part, the edges is laid. So I'm gonna just keep going through all my edges and see what the end result outcome is. So let's give it a go and be hopeful. Alright guys, so real quick, I've done all of the left side of my edge section that I wanted to mold and lay down. So this is all I wanted to mold and lay down. Of course, it's shiny looking because I just applied the edge control. That's usually how it looks when I first apply it. But once I set it and everything with a scarf, the shine of this section and the dullness of this section should, for the most part, blend together and look a little bit more unified. But this is what it looks like. I will say that the more hair that I added to this section and the more product I applied, the more it feels molded and the more it feels firm and set in place. I will say that. And I noticed that when I pour this section, because I'm getting ready to do my right side, right? When I pour this section, this is not moving. This feels tight, which is generally a good thing as far as an indication of how good of a quality the product is. Because if I'm pulling this side of my hair and this is not moving at all, this is setting. This is setting like it should, okay? I don't know if that's gonna be good come wash day, but it's setting like it should, okay? So that's a good thing. And since it's been about a minute or two since I completely added, you know, the edge control to this section, let's do a test real quick. Let's see. Yeah, guys, look. Ain't nothing shaking, ain't nothing moving. So I think it may be okay, y'all. I think it may actually hold my hair. And I have type 4 hair, between 4B and 4C hair. That is the type of hair I have, okay? So if this can hold my hair for 3-4 days, and I'm definitely gonna come back at the end, like make sure y'all watch the end of this video, because I'm definitely gonna come back a couple days from now to see where we are with this edge control, because the thing says it should last for 3 to 5 days. I've never had an edge control in my hair that lasts 3 to 5 days. So I'm coming back 3 days from now and I'm posting some type of review, even if it's a picture, a quick 10-second video, just to show y'all what it looked like, because I gotta see if this is real or not. But it looks good so far. It feels good. It don't feel like it's moving. All right. So one to this side. applied the edge control to the sections that I wanted molded, the front sections of my hair. This side I wasn't able to do exactly like this side. My right side, I couldn't get it. I could have, but I didn't want to put a whole tight section of hair on my face. And I don't have like necessarily what they call baby hairs. I have like full grown bangs. Like my bangs are long. I don't have a lot of tiny hair. This stuff is, like I said, the size of my hair that I struggle with. Other than that, like the front of my hair, it's like full grown bangs, and I didn't want to slap an entire section of hair on my forehead with this edge control, especially because it's not good for your hair to touch your face and your skin with a whole bunch of product in it. So I swooped it slightly to the back. I'll probably need to get a comb, full size comb. I'll probably just bring it forward just a little bit. Oh, that's molded. Yeah, that ain't moving. I was gonna move it forward slightly, just a little bit, but that is not moving. So I can definitely say that the edge control is staying put. Okay guys, so I walked around my house for about 5 minutes just to let this set, you know, kind of air dry or whatever the case may be. And this is what we got. I feel like it's molded a little bit, but I don't feel like this is gonna, I just don't feel confident that this is gonna hold for 3 to 5 days. In fact, I'm almost sure of it. One, there is definitely oil in my hair from previous days of oiling my scalp. And I always focus on my edges when I oil my scalp because that's my problematic area that I want to thicken my hair. So there's definitely oil on my edges, and I think that may have something to do with why it may lift. Like you can see here, it's lifting, you see? And again, my hair is thick. I have very coarse hair, so wrap it up. We'll wrap it. I'll come back to the camera in about a half an hour or whatever and see what it looks like after I've molded it with my scarf. Like I always say, the jury's always out on the vertical product until it's completely dry, so. Okay guys, I am back. I just did some things around my house. I ate, and it has been about an hour. And so we are going to take this scarf off my head and see if this edge control is living up to its hype, okay? You always want to be careful when you take off like your scarf when you're trying to lay your edges, because there's any tacky feeling or whatever. You don't want to. So, and like I said earlier, that shiny, that real high sheen effect has disappeared. It's not as evident or bold for the most part. Yeah, so it's okay. It actually, you know, honestly, I don't think it's gonna last for 3 to 5 days like this jar says it's gonna do. But I will say that it may get me through maybe 1 or 2 days without having to reapply the product. Maybe 1 or 2 days. After laying it down with the scarf. Let's see. I feel like I can kind of mess with it, play with it without disturbing the mold effect. Yeah, okay. So I don't think I'm gonna get 3 to 5 days through it. I'm not gonna get on my treadmill. I'm not gonna go to the gym for maybe a couple of days just to give the product the benefit of the doubt, because I want it to be a true review. And so I'm not gonna work out, so I don't do any heavy sweating. And then we'll come back in a couple of days and see what my hair look like. But I highly doubt I'm gonna get through 3 or 5 days with this product in my hair without having to reapply it. I just don't think that that's gonna be the case with my hair at all. So, but anyways, it looks okay. I like it. It looks cute. My little headband or whatever. It's okay. Okay, I just want to hop on here really quick, guys. This is day 2 for me doing the edge control review for the RubChallenge edge control by Arcani, the coil care brand. the one you guys see on all of the social media with the rub challenge and all that good stuff. This is the one I did the review on, right? And this is day 2, and 3 to 5 days, it's a no. Now, I do want to state, just as a reminder, that this was not a fresh wash, nor was my hair oil free, meaning there was oil on my scalp, so that probably had a huge impact on the 3 to 5 day hold or whatever difference. But you can see, I would definitely, this is day 2, and I would definitely need to reapply this edge control to my hair, to my edges, to get a clean look. So anyways, I just want to hop on here and let you guys know the 3 to 5 day thing for me is a no-go. I would definitely have to reapply. Now, it's a good edge control. The whole entire day that I wore it, it laid my edges, my hair was laid down for the entire duration of the day. And I will buy it again. It actually is a really good edge control. I just don't believe the whole 3 to 5 day situation. We'll try it again, though, when my hair is freshly washed and there's no oil, my scalp is oil free or whatever. And we'll see if the whole 3 to 5 day long lasting whatever situation works when my hair doesn't contain any oil or anything in it when I first put it on. But yeah, other than that, it's a go. As far as using the edge control, it's a no-go as far as not reapplying the edge control after 3 or 4 days. That's a no-go. But I do like the edge control. I think it lives up to expectations as the same as my Eco Style, my Style Factor, or Edge Booster. The Edge Booster usually lasts me for about 2 days as well before I have to reapply it. This pretty much did the exact same thing. So as far as expectations are concerned, it did the exact same thing as my Style Factor Edge Booster, Edge Control. They're the same to me as far as quality and hold is concerned. So anyway, that's my review, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this review helped you with your decision making with possibly purchasing this product in the future, or maybe you're against it based off this review. I don't know. Anyhow, if you enjoyed my content, you like my video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, remember, you are beautiful and you are worthy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.